What's up, guys? Welcome back for the next episode of Sunless Skies. So, what the heck were we doing last? We definitely need to repair. We need more supplies. We need more of everything. So, let's see what we can do. Fully repair, that'll unlock this with 4-hole. We might as well do that. Lost 78 sovereigns. It's not too bad. So we're done with the repairs. When was the last time we visited Promise of Days? It's probably been a while. Nah, it's just a bunch of stuff we've already talked about. Alright. So, let's see. We're going to need some stuff. No prospects. What are our current prospects? Ammunition, and we still have to turn in the barrels of ours at LNS. Well, let's get some supplies first before we head out. There's nothing else I really wanted here, right? As far as weaponry and whatnot. I could get a better gun. 5 extra damage. I don't know if that's entirely necessary, though. It does do less heat, which is nice. I'm pretty curious about these mines as well. I wonder if you shoot them out in front of you or behind you. Could be interesting. I don't know. I still think it'll be a little while until we buy new guns and whatnot. But anyway, let's get some fuel and some supplies. 4's good. We've got room in our hold for 2 more things. I think that'll do for now. To LNS! So as I am recording this, it is Sunday, the 23rd. I had to check the date. Very, very curious. I'm still waiting to hear from the devs and the publishers and all that regarding King of Seas. I'm gonna probably wait until tomorrow. If they don't get back to me, then I'll just buy King of Seas. It's not that big a deal. It's only $20 right now. It's on sale until tomorrow, so that's kind of my cutoff to wait to hear back from the devs. So not that big a deal. Our terror is also not looking great. We're at halfway on our first little mark there. Not preferable, to say the least. Yeah, we'll go up. I still haven't explored south of this immediate area, but I suppose it's not that big a deal. So I started playing Sunless Skies again in my my spare time. That is a fun game. Very, very good. I don't know if I'll ever do another playthrough of it for the channel, but I don't know. Kind of depends. If I get enough people that are interested in it, I might do it. But until then, I'll just keep playing in my downtime. Grim foreboding. Yes, yes, I know. Our terror is getting a little bad. We might want to make a trip to Magdalen's here after this trip to LNS. Of course, we've got our hive down here. Oh, Discontent. An engineer cries out, her voice hoarse as a professional mourner. It's gone! She points through one of the stained glass windows. A star! It winked out! You look through the glass. Stars burn upon the firmament. The specific patch of sky she's pointing to is indeed empty, but you couldn't say if a star had been there before. Dispense an additional ration of brandy. What's that going to cost us anyway? 1 supply? That's not that bad. Huh. Yeah, that's kind of my only real option. Prospect of brandy provokes a ragged cheer. Soon the crew have rosy faces and broad smiles. Your locomotive resounds to a lusty, if approximate rendition of how the sailors lost their Z's. No one looks out the windows, though. No one looks at the stars. Yep. As is how it should be. Of course. Bonk. Where'd you go? Oh, just missed. Come on. Go for the experience again. Getting our facets is going to be very important for us. Oh, nice. It's not going to be good for our... Oh. Going through the winds actually gives you more supplies. That's interesting. Maybe it's only if you're going with the wind. I wonder. Huh. Seeker! Hell yeah, more Sunless Skies. And it's with the Zans. You know it, bro. How you doing? Okay. So we're gonna go to the Bazaar. We're gonna turn these 4 in. That we have anyway. Still selling tea. Not really something I'm too crazy about just right now. We're to get a couple more supplies here. Puts us up to 11 out of 16 on our hold. I don't know if I want to buy the tea or not. Seeker, I am glad that you are doing well. What's new with you, bud? No guides. Okay with that. I don't have any extra research stuff. We could try to join a hunting party. 37% chance now. Nothing, Seeker? Well, that's good and bad, right? I mean, nothing's gotten worse, so that's not too bad. Terror has fallen, that's good. Okay. Gather report, of course. Man, it's funny, so, since I was playing Sunless Skies again, I've come to realize just how hard it is to make money in Sunless Sea. Like, it's pretty hard. Like, port reports for Sunless Sea, you'd get maybe like 5 or 10, maybe 20 echoes, which are the currency they use in Sunless Seas. Like, it's way easier to make money in this game than the first one. Just goes to show it's a much more user-friendly experience. I haven't explored over here, so I'm gonna go take a look. There are other things that are easier, though. Some of the combat can be a little easy to cheese. Who's up here? Oh, it's a big guy. Let's give you a wide berth. That guy's got a big gun on top of him. I do not want to fight him. But yeah, other things you could do in Sunless Sea that you couldn't do in this. You can send out your scout in Sunless Sea for free. It doesn't cost you anything, which is pretty nice. Whereas in this game, it costs a pretty decent chunk of supplies. What's all out here? I don't know, but it looks a little eerie over here. Oh, this is where the bats, or not bats, this is where the bees live. That is... It's probably not a good idea for us to come over here. Yeah, I don't think I want to mess with large groups of bees. Yeah, no. I don't need their nectar right now. The experience is nice, but I think we'll skip that for now. Surely the winds have stopped by now as well, so we could head back down south. The sheer spectacle of the things in this game is awe-inspiring. There's so many things that just put so much into perspective when you're playing. AI is always a little sketchy when they're flying. Alright, so yeah, we're going to head back out this way, come down here, probably get a port report, and go down to Magdalen's. We need to reduce our terror. To say the least. We'll wait till we get to Titania to get some more supplies and whatnot. Oh, great. The winds are back. Okay, never mind. I guess we're waiting a little bit. It's like the game doesn't want me to go that way. That little trip we did was 4 days. Holy crap. Time is an illusion, my friends. Time is an illusion. I want some seeds. They get asked for somewhat frequently, so I mean, it might be a good idea to just get at least 3 of them. Have the winds stopped yet? We're good. Think we're good. Skip the hive this time. Just continue. Yeah, I don't really want to fight that guy and the bees, so let's pursue. Alright, now let's go mess up this guy. If he's still there. which it looks like he is not. There he is. Calculated risk. Okay, loot the hold, strip. We gotta loot the hold. A clasped jewelry box. Perhaps something precious has been concealed. More gossip. Man, we've got so much gossip. I really need to find a usage for that stuff. Nah. Captain the Hive. That was close. That was pretty close. I love the light that gets cast off of the bees when you shine your light on them. It's a very nice touch. It's just dock. Okay, so first off, let's see about a port report. Unless, of course, we've already... I think we might have already come here too soon. Yeah, it's not really giving me the option here. Well, let's see. No new bargains. We'll retouch our fuel and supplies, and yeah, I think we'll head out. And we'll have to make our way back to New Winchester, deposit a lot of this stuff into the bank. You know, assuming we don't die. Oh, that hideous strength. Tensions are high and the crew are making mistakes. The preternaturally fertile seeds of the Reach must be stored with the utmost care. A flicker of light, a lap of moisture, and they burst into violent growth. Like the sack in your hold, from which questing vines have groped, knotted around your cargo. Oh no. Remove the sprouting sack to the galley. Man, that sucks. Those seeds we bought back in LNS, they're giving us trouble. Alright, I guess we'll remove them and put them to the galley. You won't save the seeds, but you may increase your supplies. You separate the sack from the rest of your cargo before it can do any damage. The seeds are beyond rescue, but the vines that unfurl from them are already budding. Their fruit are moderately distressing. They are pale and bulbous and palpitate unexpectedly, but edible. Well, we lost one of our sack of seeds, but we got one supply. That kind of sucks. Alright. Just another thing I wouldn't have thought of happening, but guess what? That's the world we live in now. Oh well. Pretty much on a straight course now. Ooh. So much for that straight course. Okay, so let's get a port report, of course. Wonderful. Check out the Bazaar. They're selling bronze wood, but I've yet to even see a prospect for it, so it's not that big a deal, I suppose. We do need to treat our terror, so let's see about this. Okay, the skies are full of terrible wonders. All skyfarers see more than they should when they sail the sunless sky. The sound of soft laughter and the occasional sob echo through the stained glass walls of the treatment chambers. An attendant sits guard before the door. I'll just need to ask for the particulars. We will need to alleviate your fears, but the method is at your discretion. All treatments will lower your terror equally. Oh, okay. Well, that's good to know. Oh, hey, this takes salon stewed gossip. Finally, we found a use for it. Yeah, give me that. The attendant nods solemnly. Congratulations, you are the last entry in the journal. He makes a note in a large red leather-bound book. Today's journal, at any rate. Okay. We've lost one. Treated our terror. The attendant holds up a candle before 4 doors of mirrored glass. 4 of our staff are available today, each of which has their own speciality. Their names are not yours to know, only their craft. He smiles, and suddenly his teeth gleaming like links on a chain. You know yourself best. Who can tend to your wounded heart? Whoever you need, you can find behind one of these doors. Someone from your past, a very boring individual indeed, someone who once meant a very great deal, or a former crewman. Let's try out a very boring individual indeed. Their tedium was sublimely crafted. You recognize the lady as soon as you enter the room. She had been serving soup at the Round Table, or some even lowlier establishment beneath the bridges of New Winchester. Had you made a cutting remark? Perhaps you were less than complimentary about the soup. Well, no matter, for she is here now, armed with tureens for you to sample. A stained bar stool has been provided for your comfort. Your terror has fallen. Wonderful. If we can do that again, we're going to do it again. Looks like we can. Yeah, we're gonna keep using. Yeah, we're gonna keep doing treatment for guilt, because I've got plenty of gossip. Someone from your past. Their face lingers in the fog of memory. Your old captain has her boots on the desk. She's playing with her pistol when you enter. Suppose I ought to congratulate you for finally equaling me in rank. Though I must say a train's a bit easier to manage than a ship, she laughs. It's been years since I went so much as near a dinghy. Come here. She opens her arms to embrace you as you embrace yourself for impact. Or as you brace yourself for impact. Damn. Meeting with the captain. Crazy. We already checked the Bazaar. That's fine. Keepsake Market. I don't think we have anything for the Keepsake Market other than, sovereigns. This will reduce a significant amount of terror. 50 crew for that? Or 50 sovereigns for that? It's interesting. I don't have any nightmares right now, so this isn't that big a deal. Let's check out the House of Comforts. The Amenable host is asking for us. Let's go see what he wants. An attendant escorts you through the dazzling violet corridors. The host's red door is always open. The attendant leaves you just as the clock begins to chime. The Amenable host reclines on a couch of crushed velvet. I'm pretty sure we already read this before. Let's listen to the request. A sickness. Is this the same? Yeah, I think it's the same one. Take the guest's dossier. Alright. Let's see about this guest. Last time we approached directly. This time, let's disguise ourselves as his mother. She drove them apart once. An attendant will help you with the wig and the makeup, another with the voice. You look just like the faded... oh, what the... that word! Daguerreotype? Daguerreotype? What is... I need to look this word up. Daguerreotype. A photograph taken by an early photographic process employing an iodine-sensitized silvered plate and a mercury vapor. So it's just like a daguerreotype. Daguerreotype. Yeah, okay. That's referring to a specific photograph. Okay, that's interesting. The inventor is Louis Daguerre. Daguerre? I don't know, it's probably French. Interesting. Okay. Anyway, down to the teeth. You gnash your jaws reflexively. The lachrymose guest's eyes widen as he enters the chamber. This is a mistake. I didn't ask for this. You never do you? You get to work. When it's over, you doubt he will be returning ever again. Sweet. It worked. Okay. Let's speak with the amenable host. Da-da-da. And the guest is gone. Okay. We got 100 sovereigns for it, so pretty easy. All I had to do was just learn how to say a word. Wonder if we could speak to him again. What's he gonna say? Listen to his request. Discretion as always. Okay. I admired your discretion earlier, he sighs. You have seen the dangers of our work upon those who abuse our service, yet we are not immune to it ourselves. He draws your attention to several paintings on the wall. My regulars have at various times requested that I be a prospector on Lustrum, heir to a fine house in Port Prosper, and a titan of industry on New Winchester. Very specific requests, and more. I have vivid memories of being all three, yet all cannot be true, surely. He presses a locket into your hand. This bears my image. See if anyone remembers me. I can't remember who I was before this. If I could be other than I am, I'd like to know. Assumed identity. The amenable host wishes you to recover his identity. Travel to any of Lustrum, New Winchester, and Port Prosper to begin. Well, I'm probably going to be on my way to New Winchester, so I guess that works. There's a horror down there I really don't want to mess with. Yeah, I suppose we'll it's kind of equidistant from New Winchester to Port Prosper. Yeah, let's go to New Winchester. I need to visit the bank anyway. The hold is full of stuff that I need to get rid of. Pretty easy 100 sovereigns, though. Just pretend to be someone's mom. Guess I should probably fight this guy. You know, I don't know if the horns alert them. Doesn't seem to be the case. Having some trouble turning, huh? Alright. Yeah, let's explore the captain's cabin. I think we've already demonstrated that the sovereigns gained... Oh, nice. We got 2 more uses of getting our terror down. And we also recovered our HP. Love to see it. This has turned into a pretty good episode. Made some money, got rid of our terror that we built up way too high. Good stuff, good stuff. We basically got our terror taken care of for free, since we got that gossip. Which is pretty okay in my book. The occasional trip to Magdalen's isn't that big a deal. Not too bad. So we'll probably keep this episode going until Until I make port in New Winchester. Settlers who live so far beyond the edge of civilization relish the hardships of solitude. Yes, I'm sure they do. An opportunity offered to trade for their surplus of seeds. The Reach has recently enjoyed one of its frequent unpredictable harvests. This homestead's gardens and fields burst with unlikely vegetation. Eat your fill, share gossip. So that's trading for supplies. Don't really need supplies. I don't really need to worry about terror. Yeah, let's do the opportunity. This steading has enjoyed a spectacular harvest. Flowers in green and gold sprout from rickety balconies and hanging baskets that drape over the wooden front-like of the fronds of a willow. The boards of the house visible sag. I think they mean visibly sag with the superabundance. That's a fun word. Superabundance of vegetation the harvest has brought. The settlers sit on the porch, surrounded by potted vegetation and sacks of carefully stored seeds. Their fingernails are dark with soil. Offer supplies for seeds. Return to your steading. Oh, the devs forgot to take that little bit out of there. 3 supplies for 5 seeds. You know what? Yes. Do it. The settlers consider your offer carefully. Their steading is swamped with fruiting flora, indeed. You can make out nothing else amongst their things. The man is on the verge of making a counter-offer when the woman cuts in. If I have to have vegetable soup one more time, you're going to be supper instead. The deal is concluded swiftly. Ah! Bang. That's not too bad. We should have enough to get back to port. At least I hope. Can't really afford to get into a big fight here, so I'm going to try and avoid this. It's probably going to try to chase after me, I don't know. Ever since that encounter with the horror, I've kind of grown a little cautious about whether or not I should trust enemies giving up on fighting me and whatnot. That was a rough time. A rough time indeed. All things considered, though, as far as what we got for supplies and whatnot, we definitely came out on top. Not too bad. Right, well, that's going to do it for that episode. If you guys liked it, feel free to hit that like button, leave a comment down below, so on and so forth. And yet again, I will see you next time, delicious travelers.